Listen, sometimes you gotta stand against the grain and say what's really the truth. Some people ain't gonna like it, some people gonna run from it. But you know what? We gotta be honest. And sometimes when you can't be honest, you need to be fucking real. This If We Can't Be Honest, Let's Be Fucking Real podcast. All
I
right.
also never. I also never yielded.
You should never yield. Well, welcome
Never.
back to
Wait,
another episode of
unless you're driving.
yeah, yeah, definitely if you drive. Well, welcome back to another episode. If we can't be honest, let's be fucking real podcast. It's your boy Big A. I'm with my brothers. Brothers, introduce yourselves.
Yo, this is Evan Similton.
And this is Tyler Hood. What's going on, y'all? We back, baby.
We back. We back.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Well, everybody that's tuning in, if you weren't aware of the audio, that was an excerpt from the Black Panther, and this episode is dedicated and to the life and the career of um, the Black Panther, Mr. Chadwick Boseman. Um, Unfortunately, he passed away on August the 28th. He passed away from cancer. And sad part about it, it was actually my 31st birthday. So that's something I'll always remember now associated with my birthday is the day that the Black Panther Chadwick Boseman passed away. And we wanted to dedicate this episode to him. And then also the second half of the episode is pretty much fuck 2020. Uh, it's just been one hell of a year. And I never thought I was, I'm just thinking it's like a person like Chadwick Boseman, who was an actor and just people come out to say he was just a humble guy, a good guy. He's passed on now, but yet Trump and all these assholes are still alive. Like, so it's like, it blows my mind. But, you know, for right now, we just want to send our thoughts and prayers to his family. Again, for us, we are fans. We are admirers of his talent and just, his artistry. But for his family, he was a son, a husband, a brother. So our thoughts and prayers are with the family, the Bozeman family. Anyone that was directly connected to him, he will be missed. He will forever be a great inspiration to not just black men, but black women, black children, because if you look at his catalog, he embodied and did movies based on black empowerment, especially black men, because he played a lot of, individuals that were great at what they did and also just leaders. So he will be missed just for just what he did on screen. And then just to find out, after his passing, that he was suffering with cancer throughout all of the movies that he did. And I'm a big fan. I've seen Civil War when he was introduced, the Black Panther. I've seen 42, Get Up, the James Brown movie, Marshall, and even to his last movie after the Black Panther, 21 Bridges. So he definitely did a lot in that time. And I know now after he's passed, a lot of the stuff that we seen in the Black Panther, like that quote where he said, "I never yielded," like to find out that he didn't say anything about his sickness doing all these movies over the last couple of years is just the embodiment. He's the literal embodiment of strength and, you know, perseverance. Because like anybody getting a diagnosis like that, you would think life is over. You stop doing stuff. But that man gave some of the greatest performances that we've seen. And not only just that, he made one of he made a superhero movie, get nominated for what was like an Academy Award or something. Like he did such a
Yeah.
great job that the Academy Award had to acknowledge him. And then he's a black man on top of that, so that's extra special. But he will be missed. I'm gonna be honest. I cried when I got the news. I cried the next day, and I was broken up because I felt like a little kid again. I felt like I lost my hero, like just to get that news. But you know, what y'all, tell me y'all thoughts about, Mr. Chadwick Boseman.
I must say, whoever he kept as close friends and family, they kept that under wraps because I had no idea that that he even had, not the fact that he even had cancer, that he was that close to death. Like, that's insane. You
Yeah,
literally didn't even know until, like, it almost seemed like it was a hoax.
yeah,
TMZ didn't report it or nothing. That's what made it. I was like, wait, TMZ ain't even said nothing. I'm like, this can't be real. And then it's like, it came from his actual account. It was like, did he get hacked? And it's like, no, he didn't get hacked. Like, he actually died. And it's like, wow. And then the outpouring of all the respect from all the actors and all the people that he inspired, it was something, man. I'm not much of a person that cries about stuff like that, but that actually made me shed a tear, man. I literally woke up at like 1 or 2 a.m. and I received text messages saying that it happened. And you got to check something. You just like, no, it's not real. I feel like when Kobe Bryant died, I just didn't believe it. Like,
dang.
all the reports, I just didn't believe it. And I was just like, as I was reading through Twitter, and I was just like, he's really gone, and it just hit me, and I didn't know how to feel. I felt deep sadness, but I didn't know, we didn't know Chadwick Boseman, but like the characters that he played, just I don't know, it's like they're heartfelt characters is something that we can relate to, even if we really can't relate to the character. But him just as a person, he just seemed like I didn't see anybody have a bad thing to say about him. I'll say that.
Yeah,
I didn't see anybody have one bad thing to say about him. I saw all positivity. I even looked at the speech that he gave to Denzel Washington when Denzel
Yep.
Washington paid for his acting classes.
yeah,
For
and, and
and for him to say to give him his flowers while he's still alive, it's like, man, we couldn't even like do that for him. I don't know, man. Even still, just thinking about it now, it's just like, wow, like I can't believe he's gone. He was such a great actor, but also a great human being. And the funny thing is, I didn't even realize he had came to Memphis and went to
Yep.
St. Jude and visited. And all that time, he had cancer as well. But for him to show up and like make those kids' day, and he's also suffering, and this is in 2018, I believe. That's just inspiring. Like, we need more actors, more athletes,
people,
just people in
People.
general like that. Yeah, just people in general that have that kind of heart. And I feel like that's what's missing a lot of the time. But I just gotta give him mad respect and mad props for the short time he had on this earth. He has such a deep impact with everybody, and it's insane to think about.
yeah,
Um, all I got to say is he was a beautiful man, and you don't normally use the term beautiful when you refer to a man, but he was a beautiful man, wholesome man. Just to see, I noticed when we saw clips and pictures of him as he started to become smaller, and a lot of people became concerned about like what's going on with him, what's going on with his health. And all he stated in public, he stated was, "I'm getting prepared for another role." So instead of telling everyone that he is almost at death's door, he states that, "Hey, I'm still working. I'm still giving you all the best of me while I can." And that's amazing just to say, because like y'all said, that most people hear something like that and they just start to whimper. They start to just worry about the little time that they have left. And he had stage 3 colon cancer. So he was going through chemotherapy, had to, for the last 5 years. Like the last 5 years, he had to been going through it, because as you see him, he became smaller. And I started watching some of his movies after Black Panther, and when I started noticing,
yeah.
he started losing weight
He got
quickly.
Because if you look at Civil War, where he was introduced, he looked way more solid. Even
Mhm.
in the suit that he was in, it didn't look. He looked like he filled it out so solid. And then when the Black Panther movie came, he got so lean. It's like he got more like he. You would think he leaned out. And honestly, when I seen his pictures back, I think in April, I didn't assume, because I know I've seen a lot of negative stuff online and a lot of people. And then to anybody who sees stuff, before you judge or make fun of a person, just
Yes,
say,
sir.
I pray that they're all right or they're in good health. Don't
Yeah.
go to, he's smoking crack, he on that shit, or he got, you seen a lot of this stuff. And the only thing I thought about was, I know he's like, he's a method actor where he will lose weight, gain weight for
Yep.
roles. And I know the last thing that I recall him preparing for, where they said they were in production, was not Black Panther 2, but the movie about the first African American samurai. They had him.
Yep.
And then again, that goes back to the type of man, or kind of the thinking that this man had. He wanted to do roles that empowered Black people, that made Black men, not gonna say larger than life, but it empowered us, because he was Jackie Robinson, he was James Brown, he was Thurgood Marshall, he was the Black Panther, even though he wasn't the physical, doing a story about Huey Newton and the actual Black Panthers, but he became the hero,
Yep.
the Black Panther, a king, a warrior, a
And
protector.
and you have to think about it. He continued to um, go out for these roles as his body was starting to deteriorate, but he still wanted to show the best versions of these people. And we as people did not think anything other than him getting prepared for a role, because he suited every role he went towards, but he knew what his case was. He knew how his life was. And just to see the picture and him being at St. Jude, hugging the parents, hugging the children, making them smile. And I after the news of his passing and re-looking at that picture, you can now see he understood their pain. He understood how they felt. I'm looking at his hands and how small his hands have become and brittle. That means if he's going through this therapy, his body is hurting at all times. That means when he goes up to hug someone, they don't even know to not hug him tightly,
Yeah.
because no one knew.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So he had amazing strength, courage, and just, if we all were more or less like him, then the world would be a much better place.
Yeah, to have that determination and, you know, perseverance. Because the fact, like he said, we, like I said, we suffer out loud. He suffered in silence, which that's rare to see anybody do that. You, like I said, you break your leg, people, you posting online, bro, look at my leg, bro. I'm being honest, I done posted stuff. I'd have been in the car wreck. I posted how the car looked after the fact. But, for him to go through something like that and not say anything. And like you said, Tyler, the family, his friends, his organization, his team, that's the kind of team everybody need to have. I'm
Right.
talking, you got
Nothing leaked.
nothing leaked. Nobody tried to go to TMZ, no paparazzi. And that's just more of a testament to how I guess this man was. This man was a genuinely good soul. He was a good person to know, because most people gonna be trying to write a tell-all book or leak some shit, talk about his diagnosis, leak his paperwork or whatever. And the fact that not one crack in his foundation or his circle, and even then, that might even say he might have had a very tight, close circle. Maybe it may be been down to like maybe 4 or 5 people that really knew what was going on. Because even the guy from his latest movie he did with the Five Bloods, the older actor who had like the little ponytail, he even teared up on the interview, and it was sad to see, because he said he judged him without even really knowing it, and he said he regrets it. He regrets even having the thought of thinking, oh, he's gotten this role as the Black Panther. Because he was saying how he would see people rub his shoulders, rub his feet, and he thinking, oh, he didn't got this Black Panther role and thinking of King, and it then blew up in his head. Not to come to find out that his family and friends, these people are just trying to keep him comfortable while he works. And he broke down, and it make you really think about, be careful what you say about people, or even you don't know a person's story or their situation. So,
Right.
but again, it's a sad thing to see. And again, I'm just a fan, but it happened on my birthday, so it's one of them things that I never forget. And then the crazy shit is I Googled kind of like the stuff that happened on my birthday, some good and some bad. And this is one of the things, it's like, he's at peace now. He ain't got to suffer or be sick no more. But it's like, damn, to lose your hero on your birthday is one of them things. It's like, man, it sucked. It sucked to get the news, but it's one of them things. Like I said, in retrospect, I'd rather him be, with the Lord and be at peace versus trying to be on earth, trying to entertain us, and he's suffering.
Yeah.
So, but again, this episode is dedicated in loving memory of, Chadwick Boseman, King T'Challa, the Black Panther, Thurgood Marshall, whatever you were introduced to Chadwick Boseman as an actor. This is just dedicated to him and his family. Again, right now, we just send our thoughts and prayers to his family, and just in loving memory of, you know, people say he forever king. He forever gonna be my Black Panther. You know, right now we need to let his family grieve and process. But honestly, I feel like at this point, I don't think it could ever be another Black Panther or somebody, because he was just phenomenal. That it's like one of them things. Is like he done it so good and so right that you don't even need to touch it. Maybe in another 20 or 30 years, once I'm an old man, then they can probably take another swing at it. But for right now, for the next decade, they need to leave it alone. But again, that's just my opinion as a fan. But
Yeah.
We'll segue into the other thing. Um, again, like we said in the last episode, vote. If you ain't registered to vote, you can go to vote.org, get registered based on your state. If you're trying to do the mail-in, you can try to get that set up.
Vote only one time. Let me say that.
Yeah.
Let me say that it's illegal to vote more than once.
Yeah,
And
even though Trump was the one
who said go out and vote.
I
And if
swear,
you
again, this is my thing. How the fuck does a D average student like Trump become president? Because he don't even know the shit he can do and can't do. He literally telling people go get a felony, catch a felony, vote twice.
go vote, and if you're unsure they accepted your vote, vote again.
My question is, if he's dumb enough to do it, is he gonna bail folks out? Is he gonna
He not.
them federal charges dropped?
Hey, he not gonna do that. At least he in, because he's like, I won fair and square. My count was double the amount that his was. Yes, because that means if we know, we should just go ahead and say it like this. Whatever his voting count is, divided by 2, and that's his real number. If he just, if he really just stated out there and he feel like this is true, and then if some of his supporters actually do it and kept the felony because of it, you're stupid. You shouldn't do it. Yet and still, divide his votes by 2. Guaranteed, whatever the number is. Like, he has to double up just because he went out there and said
Yeah, yeah.
He's like I you would think it's sarcasm, but like no president has ever shown sarcasm when it comes to doing like illegal or like unethical things. So I can't even say it's that. So he's just a real deal. Like he's just not. He just doesn't seem very bright.
He's a fucking
I'll say
idiot.
that.
And also, I want to shout out to
that.
an IG page that followed us, Us Against Trump. us underscore against underscore Trump. They've been following us, since, I want to say a couple episodes. So just want to make sure we shout them out because they hate Trump just as much as we do. So
Hey, Trump was that baby in that picture after he got his head hit onto the ground. And then, and
that's
then
what it
he,
feels like. That's what it really feels like.
and
So again, we ain't gonna tarry on this too long. Vote. Take your ass out and vote. Make sure you vote. And again, vote for who you believe in. Now, honestly, common sense, if we're looking at the country and America under his leadership, America not great.
we're in a pandemic.
So, and again, I'm not really a big fan of Biden either, but we got to choose somebody who can try to straighten this shit out. Now, Trump
Yeah.
definitely ain't the guy, in my personal opinion, but do what you will. And to segue to Trump again, he then finally came out and tape recordings have come out that he lied to the American public about the seriousness of the coronavirus when he knew that this shit was, pandemic level situation, but he wanted to downplay it. Now, in his mind, he didn't lie. I didn't lie. And I'm gonna tell you also, people who watching this on YouTube, anytime you see a person use their hands to talk and they doing this, that is a lying motherfucker. So if you're a car salesman, don't use your hand to talk to people, because if you start doing this, pastors, motivational people, who whatever you is, don't talk with your hands like this open, because that's the Trump bullshit hand signal. So if I see that, I'm automatically thinking you full of shit, you full of lies, and I don't trust nothing that you saying to me. So doctors, if you got a diagnosis, tell somebody anything, don't
Use
come
one
in with
hand.
your fucking hands out like this. Keep your hands
Don't
in your
use both.
pocket, straight down. Whatever you gotta do, hold the
Man,
clipboard.
man said, "You're going to be okay."
You
Oh,
can,
oh no!
Yeah,
you're
don't
going to be okay. You're going to be okay.
Why are you
yeah,
doing all that? Why?
you gotta
I can't do
remember something,
this.
because
Can't
if
do
you, if you do the hand Trump sign, like, eh, no. But yeah, he did come to find out they got some recordings, and I'm not aware of the person who did the recording, but he on some fuck shit too. But the pretty much Trump, downplayed the seriousness to the general public, even though he knew shit was really could get serious. But I'm gonna be honest, I knew he was lying and trying to downplay the shit already. Like that's not a surprise to me. The surprise is that he actually somebody recorded him saying this shit. Like, and
Right.
we already been recording him lying, but to actually have an actual recording of him talking about it, and
I'm not surprised. I'm being honest. I'm not surprised. There's too many people that worked close to him that did not trust him. So there had to be somebody that recorded him and speaking, and they just was waiting to use it as leverage sooner or later.
and
Because
and and if that's the case, that's fucked up, because again, it's one thing to have some shit over them, like some bullshit that they done did over their head to blackmail them. But when you got knowledge that can affect millions of people, not just, it ain't just affecting him, it's affecting your family, your children, your co-workers. Like, even if this dude is a journalist or whatever, and journalistic integrity, I get that. But it's sometimes you got to put the truth over integrity, over money, over status, over career goals. Because my thing is this: right now, we sitting at almost 6 months in with no resolution, no real sense of when this shit gonna be over and done with. We don't trust the leadership. At this point, you're governing your damn self at this point. And we could have gotten somebody in office or got the right people to get in, try to get a handle on this shit. Because my thing is this: if this shit would have came out around the time he was getting impeached, oh, he probably would have got fucking impeached behind this shit. Because now something that's about to hit the shores and you don't do nothing. Again, this go back to my biggest thing. He failed to act. He failed to act in an adequate time. That again, that's like me saying Tyler Evan. It's a motherfucker around the corner shooting people, and I got away by the skin of my teeth, and he coming around shooting everybody. He don't give a fuck. If I run right past you and don't say shit to you, y'all blood is on my hands. And your family folks will be like, you killed them because you didn't let them know what the fuck was going on. But if I let you know what's going on, like this motherfucker's crazy. He killing, he spraying down everything around the corner. Let's go. If y'all stay there and don't move, and I move, then that's a whole totally different thing.
If I see you run and I chose not to run, I'm a dumbass.
Yeah,
Because I'm looking at Big A and I'm like, Big A is running. Like he is not holding back. He's running, and I decide to stay. Yeah. I should believe this man.
With an expression of fear on his face.
It's just like that look like shit.
Yeah, real talk. hey. Well, I'm just saying, as a big man that's got to run, it does feel like your shit is about to slip. So yeah.
But
shit.
I started joking, but I started thinking about what you were saying around the impeachment, and honestly, how he is kind of used his right hand and left hands to manipulate the news media about how everything has been going on. Honestly, I feel like if this recording was released in the early halves of the pandemic, that would have been just another thing that he could say fake news to and call like, that's not me, this. He will fight it so strongly while saying it's not a serious thing just for it to actually be something serious. And he's like, oh man, but that wasn't me. That was me. Now, them bringing that out now, honestly, I think sometimes with journalism and revealing the truth, it's also another thing of timing. We know that it's super severe, way past the point of what he discussed and he brought it on, and we knew he was lying to begin with. But
this is the crazy thing. Like, if you just pay attention, you keep noticing that people keep coming out with like books and recordings and all these different things. Like, that's trying to tell the general public not to reelect this man. Like, I don't understand how you can keep supporting them when multiple people keep coming up with his niece has got a tell-all book. This guy's got recordings. You got people going back from back in the day that had recordings before he was even president. Like, I don't understand. What does he have to do for these people? It's like a goddamn cult. What does he have to do for these people to be like, damn, maybe we shouldn't get Donald Trump in office? But it's so ridiculous. These people are so brainwashed. Like, if Biden was doing that shit, I'd be like, maybe we should vote for Trump again. I'm just saying, and I don't like neither one of them. But I'm just saying, if all these things kept coming out again about Biden, let's say he was president, we flip this, because like I said, I'm more like a moderate, but like I lean more left than I do right for most things. If Biden was president and he was running against Trump, I'd be like, damn, I really don't fuck with Trump, but he can't be worse than this motherfucker, because the shit just keeps. It's like a landfill full of shit.
Yeah.
It's like so much shit. It's just like it's overflowing. And it's like, at what point does he have to like stab a motherfucker like in broad daylight on camera? Well, they'd be like, well, he was just defending himself. He just grabbed a motherfucker out the audience and stabbed him. Like what the fuck? What do you mean he was just defending himself?
You remember you said back 2016, 2017 that he could go in front in the street and shoot a motherfucker and wouldn't lose votes. Honestly, he is proving that to be true, because it's one thing, nobody's working hardly. The rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poor. And I don't know about nobody else, but I want to be able to go to the grocery store and not have fucking anxiety attack or fear that if somebody cough in the produce aisle, that I don't got the shit and bringing it home to my wife or my family. I want to be able to go to the fucking movies. Hell, I want to be able to go out on a drive and not have to have a fucking mask on looking like Scorpion 24/7.
Get over here. Uh, man, yeah, I just can't understand why people still support him. But I'm waiting for this one thing to happen. If he realizes he's gonna lose, like the presidency, I'm waiting for him to use his power to do one last thing, which is to dismiss the entire case about his business, because they said if he is actually not going to become president, the likelihood of him saying, "Hey, everything about my business and my tax information, all that, y'all can't look into it. My last thing standing as president, you cannot look into that history." He can actually do that. He can actually just like dismiss the whole thing and no one can research it and look into it.
You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker is literally becoming the Teflon Don. Like, I remember watching a documentary about John Gotti, and that was his name, the Teflon Don. At this point, Trump is goddamn the titanium done, because this nigga, it seemed like everything that's high caliber, that's enough to get anybody else kicked the fuck out or arrested or brought up on charges, that shit just seemed to bounce the fuck off of him. Cause
Like, it's crazy. This motherfucker, like, you can't see his grades from when he was in college. That's sealed. You can't see his motherfucker's tax returns. They've been asking for his tax returns for like 5 years.
yeah,
Yep.
Like, you can't see his tax returns. Like, what can you see from this motherfucker? Like, why is all this stuff under wraps? What's
the
going
only
on?
thing
What's
you
the
can see
deal?
is his orange, pale ass, wrinkled ass skin with that fucking toupee. That's the only thing that we seen. That's the only thing we forced to fucking see. And Melania. But, and then his fucking stupid ass kids. That one that looked like him just, he irks my soul.
But yeah, yeah, and I don't understand. Please, people, like we said in the prior thing, go ahead and vote. Please, when you vote, use common sense. Like literally, think about your life. Think about your life in the next 3 years under whoever support.
And
Think about how our lives are right now.
yeah,
To any and every person that understands, and I'm finna just throw something out here. Anybody that's a parent right now that is having children in school during a pandemic, doing it virtually, where Trump said that school systems weren't even going to get support unless they reopened anyway. Just think about how your family and your family's family and all your friends will be hindered with this man being being in charge. Like none of this is working out the way he thought it would.
man,
He just thought it would go away.
he's the motherfucker said hope and prayer.
I
Anytime
don't think
somebody say that they have no plan,
I don't think he hoped or prayed. I don't think he prayed. Honestly, I believe if the man truly prayed, he would get set up in flames. I honestly believe that. I believe like that he would just
Ah!
Lord, you know my soul, son. You have no soul.
yeah, that's like Jesus getting that on the hotline. Ooh,
Bro, you know what's crazy to me? The Republicans, when they used to talk about Obama and all that stuff, they used to get off on him about like the smallest shit that literally had nothing to do with presidency, like the tan suit. They
that was,
said the ACA Act was terrible, like when it actually helped a lot of people. People are actually using it that don't even realize it. They're fucking stupid. But like, I don't see them keeping the same energy for this man. Like, they keep trying to justify shit. And traditionally, the Republicans ran on like Christianity and having pro-life and all. To me, they really don't give a fuck. How can you be pro-life but black people are getting shot by police officers for like minor offenses? I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense. It's
brother.
like the shit that they try to run on is like ass backwards, and they really just a lot of fucking
But
idiots, to be
I'm gonna
honest.
keep I'm gonna keep 100 though with the Republican. I'm gonna be fucking real. The Republican and the American Christianity is racism. It's all tied together. It's all hand in hand because they want to add the fact that God pre-divined them doing this fucked up shit. They trying to justify it, but bro, real talk, the Republican Party and the American Christianity, this shit all based on racism. Like A lot of that shit is just institutionally designed that way. And it's fucked up because that's how they run. Because my thing is this, let's be honest. Do you really give a fuck about gay couples doing what they want to do? No,
No,
that's not,
doesn't affect me at all.
that doesn't affect
No.
me at all. Do I feel like this? Anybody who want to get married and you know, shit, you get more tax money or whatever being married. Let them folks do what the fuck they want to do. If a woman wants to end the pregnancy, now I feel a different thing about that. It should be more standards when it comes to that, but that's her fucking choice. It's her body. That's some shit she gotta live with.
Yep.
But
And then back in the day, you got to think about it. Before it was really this planned abortion and stuff like that, people still had them. People still had them. It just was under wraps, and
Right.
people didn't know about it.
yeah,
Women have the rights to their own bodies and decisions that they make, just like everybody really does. Like you said, gay couples, homosexual couples, they are with each other. That has nothing to do with my life. They will deal with how their lives are in the situations they're in, the consequences that come with all their actions, just like we do. There are people that get married going off to the military when they're not in love. They're not caring about each other. They might not even really be dating. It just, I know you, you know me, I trust you, and I know there's some better benefits that come along with being married going into the military. So let's get married before I leave. You'll benefit and I'll benefit.
Right.
And that's a choice. People get married and be together for way worse reasons than loving each other yet being the same gender. Is it normal to see? Not all the time. Yet and still, it's their choice.
yeah, yeah. And then like I said, man, this shit just like I said, this is for anybody who I ain't gonna need to say anybody. If you're a Trump supporter, look at the pros and cons. Are you able to do what you want to do? Are you able to go where you want to go? Are you making money?
I'm just saying. I don't remember this. I don't remember protests like this when Obama was president. I'm just saying, like,
I'm just saying,
it's like anarchy everywhere.
yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just really weird. This is like I know I've only been alive 31 years, but like, and I don't remember everything from every president. But this is by far the worst one run presidency I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like
Uh,
they keep trying to say like all the it's all a lot of the deals that he's done is hurt other groups. But they don't even realize until it's too late. Some of the trade acts that he's trying to pass and try to get into these better deals, they end up fucking us in the long run.
yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people aren't going to realize that until it hits them. Like I said, the biggest problem with a lot of people is they don't have empathy, and then they don't realize shit's fucked up until it hits them, and
Like,
then they want to start doing something about it.
like something when he
Just like you
said,
said, your analogy about the field being full of shit. People don't want to act until the shit overflow to their front porch.
"Yep."
Exactly.
Hey, something that he said and that was real retarded, honestly. That when he was talking about banning trades with certain countries, but if you look at like the U.S. history, we've been in debt to these folks for decades. So
So
what you talking
this
about?
is the thing.
We gonna
That's funny you
stop?
said that because the only reason a lot of these, if you look at the circle of how countries are, every country's in debt to other countries. Now, the only reason this works is because other countries don't come for that debt.
Yep.
So if you start pissing off countries and they're like, oh no, we need this shit right now, then you start having fucking problems. That's when you start going into a depression. So he's gonna fuck around and make enemies with the wrong people. And then you look around and you see all these people
Shit,
from
he
different countries. They're
already is.
like, damn, like, man, I feel bad for the United States. Like, why the fuck did y'all elect him? I'm just like, y'all don't see all these people from other countries are talking shit about us. That doesn't make you feel a certain type of way. I'm just saying, it's kind of
And
Yeah.
not
weird.
just that, but other countries that ban us. And that's the thing. That's the thing about the thing that I don't understand about this country and these people. Some of these people is that y'all let hate run y'all so deep, and hate is all y'all know, that you literally voting for your own demise. Cause like I said, in the history of American history, we ain't had this much shit pop off in 1 year, let alone all shit we going through a fucking financial hardship for the working class. So if you a Trump supporter and you working, you making under $30,000-$40,000 a year, most likely you lost your job. Cause if you in that pay gap and depending on where you work at, you probably lost your job because of it. Secondly, you ain't able to go where you want to go. Point blank, you can't go to a fucking store without having to put a mask on. Third, shit, what was another thing? We got civil unrest. Cause people getting killed and hurt and nobody seems to give a fucking. All he do is rebel rouse, and really I think he just trying to create a race war just to make enough shit pop off that everybody's divided. Like the dude is really, if you read the book 48 Laws of Power, he talks about this. Even in Sun Tzu, divide and fucking conquer. That's his only strategy. He do enough shit and stirring up the waltz net to make people, oh, he lied about the coronavirus. Well, we've been fucking telling y'all that shit. He was lying.
Right.
Knew he was lying. Like, this just more proof. Like, you need more proof to show that he's not good for the country. And then my thing is this. This is the shit at the end of his term. You think he gonna be able to fix this shit? If he get a second term, it's gonna probably be even way worse.
Now,
Who was it? Who was it that said if coronavirus caused you to shit blood and people would be locked in the house?
Augustus.
I've been thinking about that for a few weeks, man. And I was like, God damn, he's right. If coronavirus had you shitting and pissing blood, people would have their house boarded the fuck up.
But really, if the coronavirus was not just a respiratory thing, it affected your whole body. And even then, people who didn't have the coronavirus who didn't recover, they truly ain't recovered.
Yep.
And I'm just saying, if it made you piss, shit, blood, I'm talking about your body is literally at the brink of death and dehydrated, and you can't breathe on top of it. Motherfuckers would take this more serious.
Yeah.
But see,
it's like if it was like Ebola. Oh yeah, motherfuckers would go to the grocery store one time and
one time a month,
make it work.
One time a month, they select. Okay, this is my one time this month. I'm going to the grocery store. I'm getting.
And honestly, just because y'all my bros, y'all need to start buying shit now. Because like I said, think about it. In 2 more weeks, we're gonna be in fall. And what happened in fall? The fucking flu. So think about it. The flu outbreak on top, and then don't let it be a new strand of the flu. On top of coronavirus, we're gonna be in a whole nother fucking quarantine.
Oh, I already got toilet paper and paper towel. I got like 3 packages from Sam's and 2 packages of toilet paper. I'm ready for it this time. They ain't gonna catch my ass slipping. Literally, my ass slipping.
Literally.
Yeah, I'm going to Sam's tomorrow.
Got me trying to make choices and shit, looking at my washcloth like, damn, I have to wipe my ass with this washcloth. This ain't gonna make no damn sense.
But for real, cause like I said, if this shit get bad enough where, cause we are almost at 200,000, and again, our thoughts and prayers are with the families of anyone that's been affected by the coronavirus or lost someone by the coronavirus, cause it's just a sad thing. Like, people are dead and people have lost their family over some shit that you could have avoided if you just would have acted. That's the thing. Like I said, if you don't believe in nothing else, he failed to act.
I think, like we've been saying this prior episodes, man. He's been doing everything to prolong his okay name to the people that support him, so he can potentially get a second term. But it's been a shitstorm, like, constantly, and he's been trying to dodge it. Like, he's been trying to dodge it, and this nigga is like a ninja for real. He has dodged some of it, but we see him. He's like the retarded ninja. He dodged the stuff, but we see him the whole time, so he's not being like stealthy, because we see you.
Yeah.
We see you. Like,
he think he invisible. He think he got an invisible cloak. No, motherfucker, I see you with that plastic sheet on.
Yeah, you like, he's dodging, he's getting past it, but like, we see you the whole time. If we really wanted to, if people really wanted to just put him on blast, they could. But the thing is, like y'all said, with President Obama, they tried to make a big deal over this dude. Let's see his birth certificate.
Right, like stupid shit. Like what the fuck? What are we talking about here?
He's an
He's not
immigrant.
a real
He's an
American.
immigrant. He's not a real American. He's an immigrant, so he can't be in the. Seeing a real American, seeing the current real American that's in the White House, I will take an immigrant in the White House. I will take
Because this motherfucker. And then this is a segue. This is the other half of the episode is fuck 2020. Cause I'm being that's where I really was like fuck 2020. Cause the moment that I heard about Chadwick Boseman dying, it's like, bro, really fuck this year. The hell with this whole entire year. Because we done went through all this shit from January up into now. Now I'm wondering what the fuck September gonna have? What the fuck we gonna have? We'll have what, a massive fucking earthquake that tear half of the country in half. What the fuck gonna happen? And then that's another
2020 the whole time has been like, but wait, there's more. That's the whole 2020. It's
yeah,
like
so
shit just keep getting worse.
We're gonna just do a quick recap of the shit that didn't happen in 2020. Remind you, it's September. We ain't done. That's the fucked up part of it. We ain't done. That's like being at revival at church and you think you finna get the last pastor that's gonna preach, but he got another word for you. Another one, like DJ Khaled, another one.
another one.
Oh, you thought it was time to go. Another
We
one.
are literally only 66, a little over 66% of the way through the year. There's still another 30% left of the year to be fucked up. You realize Kobe Bryant died earlier this year?
January.
That
Well,
that's
that was at the
fucking
end of
crazy.
January. The first part of January was the death of the general in Iraq. That almost caused World War III. And again, that's another thing from Trump. He boasted and bragged about a drone attack. Common sense would say, if I'm going to kill a motherfucker, I'd be quiet about killing the motherfucker. But no, he put a big red, orange target on the country. Yeah, we bombed that motherfucker. Then we deal with U.S. Yeah, I told you.
We're making America great again.
So that's the first part of January, first part of 2020. We almost had World War III. They still might be mad about that shit. We had World War III almost in January. Then let's see, fast forward at the latter part of January. Kobe Bryant passed away, his daughter and other people in the plane crash died. So, like you said, when I got the news about Kobe Bryant, I was at work. I'm thinking this a whole fucking lie. Get the fuck out of here. Kobe Bryant ain't dead. Kobe Bryant dead. Get the fuck out of here. Go online, look at TMZ, look at the world. What the fuck? Really?
Yeah, that was
And then this the second time a person that's had some influence died while I'm at fucking work. And I'm getting the news and I'm like, what the fuck? So Kobe, he passed away in the end part of January. What was the beginning of January? Mid part of January, we had the Democratic primaries or whatever who they was choosing. Everybody was rooting for Bernie Sanders or Elizabeth Warren. Or Andrew Wang or Yang. I can't remember the name at the moment. So Joe Biden, he got picked. So we like, okay, he ain't really the person that people was asking for, but I guess we get what we get.
Yep.
Carry on. What else happened in February? You know, it's so much shit that happened this year that CNN actually had a recap list of all the fucked up shit that happened. Oh yeah, January, the start of January, end of January is when the coronavirus was hitting China real bad. And the crazy thing is, I'll never forget, I was picking up a lady doing Lyft. She told me, be careful picking up people from the airport that's coming from China. Okay, I'm thinking, okay, well, that's kind of racist, man. Why? And then she told me it's a severe outbreak in China. Went home, came home, Googled the shit on YouTube. Went on YouTube, typed in Chinese virus. To behold, she was telling the fucking truth. And this was back when they were trying to build a hospital in 10 days where they had massive construction. Like I want to say probably a few hundred people out there working, trying to get a fucking hospital built just to put bodies in the other hospital. So I'm like, okay, that was January. Oh shit, what else happened in February? Okay, February. Um, this is we're still upset about Kobe. And this is when we start getting wind of the coronavirus coming over here to America. So this is when shit started happening. And this is also around the time that Trump got acquitted for impeachment. He got acquitted. Again, fuck 2020. Like, how's this shit happening? We found something to bring up charges, but he miraculously gets away. So we dealing with almost going to war, World War III in January. One of our, iconic sports figures and his daughter pass away in a very tragic accident with other people. Trump, we thinking he gonna get impeached. He don't get impeached. Now we got a fucking pandemic, and that's February. And that shit come down. That shit hit us in February. So let's see. Fast forward. Fast forward to March. In March, all hell broke loose with the pandemic. And I'm actually link the CNN article so you can actually go through and read it because they put that too. All hell broke loose in March with the coronavirus. So this time, the world shut down. Kids getting sent home for the rest of the year. Businesses shutting down. We going through quarantine. They damn near about to make it mandatory to shut down shit. A less notable story was Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. They denounced their throne or their royalty, and that was kind of cool or whatever. But I was like, yeah, that's cool, whatever. But that was March. Let's see. Fast forward to what else crazy happened in March? Oh yeah, March, spring break. A lot of dumbass college kids want to go. Oh, we're good. If I get the corona, I fucking get the corona, man. I've been playing this shit for months. I gotta fucking live. And it's like somebody need to go down there and beat their ass. Seriously, like I ain't even a parent, but I feel like at this point I just need to get a belt, and I need to get the biggest belt with the biggest buckle, cause I'm gonna hit their ass with the buckle too. Cause you at the age that Joe Funk ass know better. But yet, they was down there, everybody, hundreds of people. Oh, we partying the spring break. And they probably end up getting the corona and being sick and then getting other people sick. So that was March. Let's fast forward. Oh yeah, shit. Fucking Olympics got canceled. So shit. So it was so much going on. It's like, that's just great. Let's fast forward to April. Okay, April, coronavirus hit 1 million and worldwide 1 million and people were sick and Italy was devastated and we started seeing a lot of people dying in New York. God damn it, this is depressing. Just to see how much we done went through. Shit, what, May? Oh yeah, May. George Floyd is killed. And that started a whole fucking riot because of people just tired of the injustice of being black people, just tired of being fucking trampled on and being treated like shit. Let's see. Then we fast forward to I think this was the time Kim Jong Il was supposedly dead or something or sick. So come to find out that was a lie. Let's see. Oh yeah, Ahmaud Arbery being killed earlier in the year, and them people was just at home, not being arrested. What else? Yeah, I ain't going through no more of this. This shit, the more I read, the more it's like, man, fuck this whole year.
Yeah, 2020 has been a shitstorm. a lot of people have started a lot of new things in 2020. I will say that, but it took for life as you know it to stop,
Yeah.
for a change to come in so many lives, so many divorces that happen. It's
Man,
funny.
man, I heard domestic violence. They said domestic violence was on the rise. Like that quarantine made motherfuckers like I gotta beat this bitch up. I gotta beat this nigga ass up. I can't
That
stay.
should definitely segue into the other topic, but just
Oh yeah, that's
that's
definitely
funny.
a segue. But yeah, but also too, just a just a minor mention. Black men, black women, black people, people in general. Make sure y'all go get checked out. Make sure you can get early detection. Again with Chadwick Boseman passing away from cancer, and then again you would just think he was in the greatest form of health because of the movies and the stunts that he had to do. you know, Make sure you go get checked out. That's just kind of just quick note I want to throw in. Make sure y'all, check on your health. I'm probably going to look into going to do a colonoscopy early just to get some early detection because that shit is scary. Like he was nothing but 43 years old and gone because of that. So, definitely make sure y'all get checked out. Take care of yourself. Take care of your health, your physical and mental health. And this is another thing that's a segue that'll make a motherfucker lose their mind. Now, we had another episode where it was saying it was cheaper to keep her, and we was talking about Tracy Morgan. Now we're gonna have to change this around, and again, this is in a joking fashion, but in this case, it's gonna be cheaper to kill her. Cause god damn it, Dr. Dre's wife, ex-wife, is now requesting $2 million in spousal support. And she say it is temporary. But goddamn, that is a temporary financial boost if I ever seen one. Now the breakdown for this $2 million, the justification for asking for $2 million a month. For the $2 million, and her name is Nicole Young. She needs $2 million for laundry. Her laundry and cleaning is $10,000 a month. Now I got so many questions. Why the fuck we not washing our own drawers? So we gotta go to Rihanna and Fendi get new drawers every week. We ain't washing the shit that we already got. We need $10,000 for that. But again, I'm gonna carry on. She needs an additional $135,000 for clothes. Last time I checked, we in a fucking pandemic and we shut down. So what clothes she need to go somewhere? Like that's an expensive ass jersey shirt or dress or a gown, I guess. So again, we're gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. And she did say she needs $60,000 for tuition and living expenses and education. Last time I checked, again, we in a fucking pandemic quarantine type thing, so niggas ain't even in school. So ain't too much learning going on, let alone learning for $60,000. Shit, you can go on SquareShare and some shit and learn some shit for $10 a month versus 60,000.
Man, I'm just trying to find out what the fuck can I learn for $60,000 a month. God damn.
Oh no,
I'm just
no, Nick, but this the kicker though. This the one that just had me motherfucking flabbergasted. 900,000 for entertainment. That either has to be one. That has to be an expensive cocaine and stripper habit, or somebody is just milking for some extra shit. Ain't no movies being made. Ain't no movie theaters open. Ain't no concerts open. So where the fuck are you being entertained at? Cause I want to know.
She is buying people. She's buying humans and diamonds and trading all of that shit. She's just buying people and diamonds. Those two things. She's human trafficking and buying diamonds. And she's interchanging those.
Augustus. Let me tell you where you went wrong. She's not requesting $2 million. What she's requesting is to come up missing. That's what she's requesting apparently, because that's what the fuck happens if you request $2 million.
Per month.
She's trying to get killed.
Well, again, she might have a lifestyle that might be she's accustomed to, and her divorcing him is too much, and she needs to maintain that lifestyle. Whatever the fuck that is.
I got something for y'all.
What?
We got 30% of the year left. Let's see if she gonna make it by the end of the year.
Don't
Hey,
say that
you
because
remember
they gonna change.
remember when the Tiger King came? You forgot. Remember when everybody was watching the Tiger King earlier on?
Oh yeah.
That she about to come up missing like Carol Baskin's husband. They ain't finna find her. That is for they gonna think she got ate by something. She finna be just gone,
Curb
disappeared,
bass.
never to be seen again.
Bruh, real talk, like that shit is crazy. Like, and then
You know, in certain countries, it'd be a wrap. If she did some shit like that in Saudi Arabia, they would cut that bitch's head off. They would cut her whole head off
Instantly.
on
Instantly.
video.
Instantly.
like, bruh, that shit is crazy. Like, and again, this all jokes aside, but god damn, like, you need $2 million for a bunch of bullshit that you can't even
Per month.
per month.
Per month.
And then,
Plus, she wanted $5 million for a defense attorney. You didn't see that? She wanted $5 million for an attorney.
so you want me to pay you to pay the next motherfucker to take half of what I got. Then on top of that, pay you monthly for your spousal. It's cheaper just to stay together at this point. You can still stay and be in this motherfucker and do what you want to do, and not.
She literally requested $24 million a year. Just think about it. She requested $24 million a year. And how long is this goddamn thing she wants? Because she said per month. It seems to me indefinite. So, like, at this point, you know, let her suffer. Like, I will kill her with every object she put on the list.
Bruh. And then you're gonna kill her with a charitable contribution because that's $125,000 and mortgage $100,000. Now I'm just saying, if I'm almost a billionaire, I ain't paying no fucking mortgage. We buying this house outright. Fuck it. At this point, if I'm worth that much money, ain't no need for no mortgage. So what the fuck house you paying for? And then this the kicker. This shit just don't make sense. She need $20 million for telephone, cell phone, and email.
20,000.
20,000.
First of all, who the fuck got a telephone line that's worth $20,000? Is Xfinity and AT&T not telling us regular ass common folks?
Hey,
you know how to premium speeds.
Hey, wait a second. You know how they charge when you do international calls? There's that high charge. She just calling Mars right now. She just calling fucking Mars and like, hey.
You must know somebody on Pluto. She gotta know somebody.
No, she called. No, for prices like that, she better be talking to Jesus.
Fact.
She's asking Jesus, can I afford now to get in? And he's still saying no. He's still, baby, no. You there with Trump? I'm sorry.
The fact that she needed like $150,000 for wardrobe, I was like,
$135,000 for clothes.
For clothes. What kind of fucking clothes? Bitch, Walmart got T-shirts for $7. What kind of clothes are you buying?
And people who listen to the podcast, if you ain't from Memphis, you probably won't know this store. But she can go to Greg's, Marty's, or Burt's and get 5 fucking shirts for $20. That's a wardrobe. We in quarantine. Where the fuck you gotta go?
You're gonna be ordering all your shit off Amazon anyway. Or you should. But I mean, she rich. Rich people do dumb shit. Cause I literally have seen a cuisine pizza made with shavings of gold.
Yeah, I seen some hot wings. The motherfuckers look good though, but it's like not for no $20,000 or no. I ain't finna pay. First of all,
why are you eating gold?
Yeah, why am I eating gold in the first place? Like,
so, like Dave Chappelle said, so my doo-doo can twinkle.
I guess.
Shouldn't that kill you? I mean, I will feed you golden pizza and wings every day just to see how quickly you die.
I'm just trying to find out where's this money coming from? Like $2 million, like that just seems astronomical. They always say like she needs to live the same kind of lifestyle she was living previously. Well, fuck that. You're leaving me. Ain't no way you finna live like that, bitch. I'll be damned. You gonna live like that? Hell no. She wasn't in there. Was she in the studio making beats?
Exactly. And again, see, that's my thing. That's what kills me with that concept of, she was a housewife and all this, and bruh, fuck all that. You deserve something, but when you start demanding shit, telling you need to give me this, or I'm like, bruh, hell no.
Her entertainment costs more than everything else on the fucking list.
Entertainment is half of the money she asking for. Who the fuck is entertaining her? Are you
those are two things that piss me off. She needs 900,000. What the fuck do you need? What kind of entertainment do you do? Like, what kind of fucking parties are you throwing? I want to come. I'm just saying. But also, the fact that she requested $125,000 of this man's money to give to some other fucking charity that's probably named after her is fucking insane. She want to do charity with his money. No, bitch, you can't just give my money away like that.
And I'm like,
that is crazy.
Bruh, the fact that she said entertainment, it's like, boo-boo, do you got Jesus and Michael Jackson and Prince and Whitney on speed dial in heaven to make these, like, where is this $900,000 going? Because not unless you got Beyonce in the backyard doing a concert for you, you can't even justify spending that kind of fucking money.
But the thing
not
is,
every month.
$900,000 a month.
I haven't done that amount of entertainment in my entire life, and I probably will never do it for the rest of my life. Exactly. In entertainment.
$900,000. That's for normal people who's making about $100,000 a year.
We probably
high end normal people
ain't even cracking in $20,000 over a lifetime of entertainment. Let's be honest. Man.
You said 20,000?
No, I could definitely see you cracking you 50 to 100,000 in entertainment over a lifetime.
Yeah, okay, over a lifetime, maybe 50 to 100,000, but $900,000 every month.
Because I consider like anytime you go on vacation, that's technically entertainment. You probably spend a couple grand when you go on you go on vacation, once or twice a year.
Like 3,000.
Yeah, I'm just like I could easily see that. But $900,000 a month. Imagine having the same entertainment budget to go on a vacation, but you had it if you had $3,000 just to go on vacation every fucking month, that'd be amazing for the average person.
Yeah, we're like, shit. It's a budget that we know I have to spend on vacation.
Bro, I'm becoming a YouTuber and just have a travel channel. I'm just going to show people all the dope shit that they wish they could be doing.
She's going on a fucking a world tour every month.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not even the world tour, because I don't think it costs that much for you to fly around the world.
She's flying around.
She's flying something past first class that we don't even know about. She's flying with the captain. God damn it, something I don't know. She's doing some shit we don't. Obviously, rich people do some kind of stuff that we don't even know exists at this point. Because I can't even fathom that. I can't even figure out a way to spend that $2 million a month. Like, that's just crazy to me.
Man, I'm just paying off Sally Mae, buying a house, and giving some money to family.
I literally couldn't figure out what to do with $2 million a month. I would just literally have to just give it away, give part of it away every month.
Yeah.
Because that just seems like such a ridiculous number.
Yeah, $2 million a month? I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
I do make $2 million in a year.
I do, man. I will make another Mr. Beast channel and just like give the money away in random stupid ways. Like, not stupid.
All the shit he be doing is tax write-off, which is a fucking genius. Like,
yeah, I'm planning to do it on my YouTube when it get big. I'm planning to do it. I'm saying it now. I'm speaking it into existence. You gonna get money from this dude over here, and it's gonna be tax write-off.
Yeah. Man.
So
I gotta say, man, that shit's crazy, man. So I just say this to any man, woman. Make sure you find somebody that you can see you being with for the rest of your fucking life. And if not, get a fucking prenup, because
that or fine,
sometimes they don't even hold up.
That or fine lava.
Man, because that shit is crazy. I thought the Tracy Morgan shit was egregious, but this shit is on like a whole nother level of ridiculous.
Hey, honestly, the only thing they got to do is drop her into a volcano. There's no evidence, none whatsoever. You put, you can't. Who's gonna go into a volcano to find evidence of her?
And not shit. I don't know the technology out yet to do it. Man.
Send her in a spaceship to the sun.
Oh God. That
What?
shit. Oh shit. Well, let's go on and wrap it up. So we'll do some shout outs for, just different black businesses that I'm seeing that are doing good. Again, if you're in the Memphis or Nashville area and you need some stuff put together, you don't feel like putting the stuff up, make sure y'all reach out to Mr. Wanya Smith with the Put It Together company. Again, you got bed, dressers, TVs, anything you don't feel like putting up, you bought it and now you don't know what to do with it or you don't want to assemble it, reach out to him. His Instagram information will be in our show notes so you can click the links there. And then also, if you're in the Memphis area or surrounding areas, if you're looking to help lose some weight and become more healthy and nutritionist, reach out to Miss Almetria Turner. She's with Fit and Finally Free. She's in Memphis, and she's a great person, woman that was determined, lost weight, healthy, did it the right way. So if you're looking to lose some weight and get more healthy and learn more, especially if you're trying to go vegan and different things like that, reach out to her. Again, that's Fit and Finally Free. You can find her on Instagram and Facebook. And again, her information will be in our show notes. And then also reach out to if you've got any party or events that you need a nice custom cake for. Y'all reach out to Miss Amanda Carroll with a Good Measure Cakes. Again, I looked at her Instagram. She's got some dope stuff. So if you're looking for like a custom cake for a party or any get-togethers, even though folks ain't really supposed to be having get-togethers right now, but people gonna do what they want. If you're looking for a great cake, check out her business. Again, her information will be in the show notes. Click on the links and check it out. And again, that's for our black businesses. Now we're gonna roll into some recommendations. I always go first, so I'm gonna let one of y'all go first this time.
So I'm gonna recommend checking out all of the previous episodes of our podcast if you have not, because you need to start from the beginning with us and see how we have evolved and we've grown with this. Plus, y'all need to hear some common sense. If y'all listening to this, y'all like common sense. Enjoy us. Enjoy us. Second recommendation, check out my YouTube page, HollowKillua, gaming channel. Like just trying to do some fun stuff. And then people, please have common sense. The year's not over with. Please don't be on the news next. So I'm throwing it down to Tyler downhill.
My recommendation: marry somebody that won't try and take you for everything you got. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, I also want to shout out. Today's my sister's birthday. I know it's 9/11, but they turned 22 today. So shout out to Jillian and Jaden. Love y'all.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Shouting out to the Hildreth sisters. Happy birthday to y'all. And my recommendation again, check out my brother Tyler Hildreth, the 1/3 of the Three Bearded Kings podcast. Y'all check them out. And check out my brother Evan, Mr. HollowKillua's YouTube channel. His link and information will be in the show notes. Again, make sure y'all check out Stop the Madness with Calie Rae. She's always putting out some good stuff from a woman's perspective. Y'all make sure y'all check out Conan, Hercules, and the Black Flower Project to help you get through this year and this quarantine. And if you got HBO or HBO Max, and also if you're an AT&T customer and you got internet and you ain't got cable, you should be able to get the HBO Max app for free. So check that shit out with AT&T. But if you got HBO, check out the Lovecraft Country show. Like that shit is woke times woke. It's very sophisticated how they do things. Like if you haven't checked it out, definitely go watch that show. It's a great fucking show. And also, The Boys on Amazon Prime. So if you got an Amazon Prime account or you know somebody that got Amazon, go check out The Boys season 1 and season 2. Season 2 starting off lit. Only thing I hate is that they doing it weekly, where you get an episode per week. I just wish they would have released the whole season like they did the first one, but oh well. And then also, if you got Disney Plus, check out Mulan. Yes, I paid $30, but I paid for it for somebody else for their birthday as a gift for them to watch the Mulan movie. But it's a pretty decent movie. Like, I was kind of mad that they didn't have Mushu in the movie, but it didn't take away from it. So it's a pretty decent movie. So those are some of my recommendations. Again, follow us on Instagram and Spotify and Anchor, all of our different platforms. And again, just thank y'all for listening. Thank you for watching. And we out, and we're gonna close this joint out with song from the Black Panthers soundtrack again. Rest in peace to Mr. Chadwick Boseman. And we're gonna let this ride, and then we out.